This is the Keep Scrolling podcast, and this show is for people who eat barbecue without the wet naps. You dirty, dirty fucks. All right. Welcome to the Keep Scrolling podcast. Once again, here we go. Episode motherfucking 3. I am excited to say that my podcast is doing fairly well for a show that doesn't really have a lot of backing. I'm not some comedian, or anything. I'm just a guy. I'm just a man. And a lot of people want to hear this. I appreciate it. Already starting off scrolling Facebook. And the first thing I want to talk about has been surging on the internet. The Ayesha Curry interview on the Red Table Talk. Ayesha said, I have the video right here. I'm going to play it so I am not mistaken.
Something that really bothers me and honestly has given me a sense of a little bit of an insecurity is the fact that there are all these women throwing themselves, but me the past 10 years I don't have any of that. I have zero, this sounds weird, but male attention. And so then I begin to internalize it, and I'm like,
all right, now goddamn it, if you haven't heard that video by now, you're late as fuck. Okay, now that's how I feel about this. I think that when you're married to someone, there's a lot of stuff that each person has to deal with, between the two of you, especially if you have kids, parenting styles, and just personal issues that you have within yourself. I think that when a person is talking about insecurities, they could definitely speak to a lot of people. And I think that a lot of people in the world have a lot of insecurities. I do. I know I personally do. I'm always afraid that if I fart in public, nobody will like me. That's not true. I don't give a shit. But the point is, everybody has insecurities. All right? Now, everybody wants to feel desired, and everybody wants to, be the person that is on top, or, the best in their field, or being desired by other women, or being desired by men. Everybody has that. I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with what she said, personally. My problem is the fact that she said it on a show. And I mean, I'm sure she's probably had this conversation with Steph. I mean, they're married. They've been married for 10 years, so they probably have communication down. But you have to be careful when you bring this kind of shit up, because it sparks this kind of, outcry from the what is this? The social media community. Sparks this outcry, oh, this bitch ain't even grateful. She not even grateful for what she had. And I'm gonna be honest, when I heard it, I felt the same way. But the reason why you're so upset with her is because you think about the things that you should be grateful for in your own life. And the things that you actually wish you had more of or did better. And you're personally dealing with a lot of the same insecurities that she is. She just so happened to vocalize it in on this platform, which if you ask me was the bad part. Like, this is something that you talk to your husband about. This is something that you go to him and you say, "Look, babe, I know that you love me and I know that you have given me a lot, um but you're gone a lot. You're always gone. You're always going to play basketball, and since I've been in the limelight under you, um, I really feel like I'm being left in the dust, and I see women throwing themselves at you, and it makes me wonder what's wrong with me." Then he can say, "Babe, listen, I know that there's a lot of women throwing themselves at me, and I know that you feel insecure about that, but let me make you feel better with these words I'm about to say." I don't know what he would say to make her feel better. I mean, I haven't dealt with this situation yet. So I wouldn't know what I would say if my girlfriend said some shit like that to me. So I really I really just think they should have had this conversation, and she shouldn't have brought it to Jada Pinkett Smith. But in regards to how she feels, I don't think she's ungrateful. I don't think that she is, you know, uh, not happy with her life. Everybody has these same problems. Everybody. I mean, it is what it is. So stop fucking with Ayesha Curry. Fuck. Let her live. She's just a woman trying to figure it out, just like the rest of us. Sometimes women get fucking Christmas gifts and just say, "What the fuck is this shit? What the fuck is this shit? I ain't asked for this." Like, that's ungrateful. That's ungrateful, bitch. If I get you something, you love it. All right, let's get this scrolling on. Oh, also, today is Mother's Day. So, to my mother, to my fiance, and to all you women out there who have children or are currently baking a child right now in your body oven, happy Mother's Day to you. This is your day. Go have fun. Go do something for yourself. Go put one of them stupid masks on your face, like with the mud, or my fiance uses avocado. I don't know the benefits of it. Probably got a lot of amino acids. Yeah, all the shit you need for your face, the nutrients. But just go put one of them shit on and go lay down and relax. Go to the spa. Go get your nails done, hair did, whatever you want to do. It's your day. Do you. Do you. A lot of the stuff that's on here is the Ayesha Curry shit. This is a meme. Now the memes are funny. The memes have been hot. Okay, like, I may not agree with the shit, but they've been on her ass. And this one is, so you're on the highway. You're coming to an exit, and there's 3 lanes that go forward that change into a new highway, or you can get off on the exit, and the straight road is labeled high school, family, married, NBA, business, millions. The other way says other niggas attention, and Ayesha Curry, his name is there, and an arrow is pointing down to the car, who is drifting wildly towards the other nigga's attention exit. That's funny, because this meme could be used for a lot of different shit, and this was clever. All right, all right. This next one when you're trying to be mad at him, but you realize he's a good man and you're just a little crazy at times. And it's the mother from Dexter's Laboratory laying in the bed, squinty eyed, like she's pissed off a little bit, but she thinking. This happens all the time with women, and it's for the same shit that I was talking about Ayesha Curry with insecurities. And a lot of women, this is what women do. They watch TV. They see how these couples on TV interact with each other. They see how people, get together and stuff. And they want this. They want it to happen like that, and they want the guy in the movie to manifest himself in the man that they're with. And they don't think about reality, because in the movie you can cut from weekend to weekend. Like, it could look like the next day, but it's actually a week later. Like, you don't have to, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to show the time when the couples land in the bed and just sitting there, reading or scrolling their phones. You don't have to show that part, or the part where the man comes home from work and just sits down and plays 2K because he just worked the whole shift and he's tired. Like, that don't mean the nigga credit score ain't slowly going up. That don't mean the nigga, ain't working on bigger and better things. It just happens a lot slower than it does in the movies. So you can't compare your life to this. You have to fucking pay attention to the reality of the situation, which is your man ain't cheating on you. Your man is working. He's got a good job, or, a job, I guess. I mean, let's say a good job, because we're talking about a good situation. Like, you don't have to worry about your man doing nothing. Like, just be okay with that. Like, look at what you got and be grateful for that, so that you don't have to, go off on him or do nothing to make yourself seem like you're not happy in your relationship. You're not appreciative of what you got. And that's real. That's real. There's shit that men do too, and I'm not talking about us right now. And I know some ladies gonna say, well, men do. Well, men be. No, I'm not talking about us right now. I'm sure there'll be a moment where that shit will come up and I could talk about us. It's a lot of Mother's Day hype. So here is a post posted by my brother, Marquis Sturdivant. It's the Pope, and he's shaking hands with motherfuckers. But every single person is trying to kiss him on the hand, and bruh, his snatchback game is strong. That nigga is not letting nobody touch. Why are people trying to kiss one man's hand? Like, what if he was letting them kiss his hand, right? You're gonna kiss the next person's kiss leavings. Their fucking mouth sputum on the back of his hand, and you might pick up secondhand herpes like that. I think that's how it transfers. I think it's sucking a herpy dick, kissing a herpy mouth, and kissing herpy mouth spit leavings that were placed on either a different surface. So, I mean, if I was even in this line, I would never be in this line. Here's a post. The root word of leggings is leg. The fuck is your stomach doing in there? Have you guys ever seen this? I see this a lot. And when fat people wear pants, they typically stuff the belly down in the pants, and it leaves this what is this? Fupa? Is that what they call it? When you but that's for women. Fuda, right? For men. Front, what does that mean? Front upper pussy area. Front upper dick area. That's fucked up. My front upper dick area is out. How do you reconcile that? How do you fix that? But there's two options. You can either stuff your stomach down in the pants, right? Which to me would be probably the option I choose, because I don't want to deal with option 2, which is don't leave the stomach out. I mean, don't put the stomach down in there. Now, when you do that, this leaves a sort of a hanging belly drip that sometimes appears at the bottom of the shirt. Now, when you do that, it looks like you look like a speed bag, nigga. You can't do that. Your belly look like a long, flat, fat speed bag. And you don't want that hanging out. So, don't do that to your leggings, ladies. Because some of them you can see through. And I know what's pussy and what's not. Here's a post. It's a meme. It says, "Men be scared to moan. I be in my girl ear like," and there's probably a chef. He's wearing the hat and the apron, and it's a white dude, and he's probably got that fuda going on, that front upper dick ass. He's got that going, and this is what he sounds like. Sorry about this.
Oh God, it's so good. So good. So good and tasty.
Yeah. I am not a moaner. Okay. I feel weird talking because it's not natural to me. I don't naturally do that. And so I don't moan, but I do try to say little shit just because it doesn't feel natural for me to say anything, but I don't feel comfortable with just straight up silence. So, every now and then I'll say, "You like that, baby? That feel good? You like that shit right there, girl? You want to, you gonna turn over? Can you turn over for me?" Shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Little shit. But I don't do that. Like it's so weird to me. I can't be in bed like, oh yeah. Oh. But like sometimes, like, you know what I'm saying, when I'm getting the head though, you can't help it, nigga. You can't help it. This one was shared by a couple of people, but the first person who was my friend to share it will get the credit. Lathan. Nigga. It says, "Me after seeing all my guy friends as females with that new Snapchat filter." And it's that meme with Arthur and his fist is balled up, but they superimposed some jizz sputum, some jism on his fist, as if to say the nigga been jerking it. That's funny. I saw these fucking filters. Like, Snapchat is doing the most. What do girls look like when they do it? Is it just like normal? They just throw lipstick on them? This is crazy. I mean, what is facial recognition tracking and scanning technology doing in the military if we get in this Snapchat shit? And you can they basically map your face perfectly and then turn you into what you would look like as a woman. It's crazy. Boy, I tell you, technology these days. Is this Steph and Ayesha? Alright. This is Steph Curry and Ayesha Curry dancing in a club. They look like they're wearing pajamas. Ayesha is trying to twerk on them, and she's not doing a good job. And Steph don't look like he know what he doing either. This nigga is back there doing the shoulders. He's doing some sort of. His arms are by his knees. Now, in what situation in dancing should your hands be by your knees? As a man behind a woman who's twerking on you. Why are your fingertips grazing your knees, brother? And then he got shades on in the club, which I guess some niggas do. Ugh. This looks awful. They look like a white couple who is trying to imitate the black. They dance like white people. They both do. It's the worst. That's what it is. It's the fucking. You can tell the fucking by the dancing. Oh well. Here's a post. When you say bye to someone and you both walk away in the same direction. Bruh, I hate this shit so much. I don't deal with these kind of social situations well. Alright? I overthink them every time. I do. I'm at the store. I'm at the grocery store. This is the worst kind of version of this. You're at the grocery store, you're shopping, right? You see a person you know. Oh, hey, how's it going, man? It's been a while. How's the wife, kids, job, furniture? You just got it, right? Okay. Sorry about the accident. Yeah, I know. All right, well, hey, had a good talk. Bye. See you later. You walk away from the cereal aisle, and now you have to go to the produce section, and they're fucking buying eggs too. What do? You just finished the whole shit. You say, well, I gotta get some eggs, huh? And you fucking get them and you laugh awkwardly and you walk away. And then they're in the fucking chip aisle now with you. Doritos. Fuck this. I hate this situation so much. I never know the proper way to exit that. You can't really fully exit that. You just have to keep clashing and saying, there you are again. Stupid laugh. Fuck, I hate that shit. Here's one. Having kids make you realize how fucking dumb your lies used to sound to your parents. I probably shouldn't have even approached this one because I ain't lie to my mama. She already knew what it was. Shit. Most of the time it was about homework. I don't have homework. And what she's gonna do, I guess come to open house that one day and the teacher says he hadn't turned in any homework since May. I guess that's when you get out of school. Since September, he hasn't turned in any homework at all. And then she's like, oh, what about all them times you said you didn't have homework? And I'd be like, I lied. But at that point, she has to go and make sure that I don't have homework, which she's not gonna do, honestly. So that made it very easy for me to not do homework for a lot of years. A lot of years with no homework. Here's a post. If your boyfriend white, you single to me, what the fuck Tyler gonna do? And then some lady commented on it and said, kill me, the kids, the dog, and his parents, everyone in the theater right after, and still get 3 years with 2 years probation. That was a, was she white? What is that? Angelis Marignan Yepes. I don't know what race this person is with that name, but she sure knows white people because they will do that shit if you pick the wrong one. Y'all act like white people can't fight. All right, these niggas have more training than we do sometimes. People always consider white people the weak niggas, but they not. They colonized several continents. Yeah, don't do this. Don't go up to a girl just cause her boyfriend white, nigga. Oh, she fine. Her boyfriend white. He ain't gonna do shit. You got all these preconceived notions, and his dick probably little. She probably ain't even getting it right from him. You don't know that. You just don't know that. Shit, the stereotypes don't be true. Y'all gotta stop believing that shit. All right, so here, here's a post, a meme, and it is a scene from the movie Obsessed with Beyonce and Idris Elba, that's his name, and the white lady, and the picture is her pushing Idris Elba up against a wall somewhere, and he's, protesting a little bit, and the caption says, "Her, I thought you liked me talking shit in bed," and then him, "Yes, but eat my pussy like it's watermelon, you nigger, is not okay, Katie." I was just talking to my homie about this yesterday. We can't pretend like the N-word hasn't permeated itself into pop culture. Like, every fucking rap song says nigga if the artist is not white. There's nigga in it. And back in the day, there used to be a genre of music called pop. And that was just white music. That was white people music. NSYNC, Britney Spears, fucking Christina Aguilera, all them white people. They had their own brand. But now, if your music is good, then it's just music. Like, we don't really separate it like that. But hip hop is the pop music. That's what everybody's listening to. White people, 13-year-old kids, mamas. The old people are listening to old school hip hop, and new people are listening to new school hip hop, no matter what race, gender, creed, color, or whatever the fuck. This is what we're listening to nowadays, and nigga is in it. So, eat my pussy like it's watermelon, you nigger, probably isn't okay. You can't say that. It's certain situations under which I think white people should be okay to say the N-word. All right? And it is only if they are citing someone else. That's the only situation. If you're singing a rap song and this rap song says it in the song, and if you say real niggas don't die, we multiply. So that's okay, because it's not hurtful. You just saying what another nigga said. But if what's up, my nigga? To me, as a white dude, I'm gonna say, nah, bruh. Nah, it ain't, we ain't like that. It ain't like that at all. Or, if you say, eat my pussy like you eat watermelon, you nigger, I'm probably gonna have a problem with that too. Alright. Here's a video. And there's so many of these online where the police are messing with a black guy, police are messing with a nigga again. And it's a guy who was basically just outside of his house, his own house, playing basketball with his child. And the cops roll up to him, says, your name is Quentin, nigga. He just gave him a name and said, your name is Quentin, you fit a description, come with us. And he's like, nigga, I'm playing basketball with my kids. They're like, you got a warrant in Louisiana. Nigga, I've never been to Louisiana. So, and then they finally pulled up a picture of him. Still, they're like, is this you? Nigga, no, that's not me. So they mistake this dude for another dude, and they try to arrest him in front of his house in Texas. And it's weird because, like, if I could say anything to black men when it comes to this police shit, you gotta stop resisting, bro. You gotta stop resisting. You have to. If you resist, you could die. Like, that's it. That's really it. Like, and you could die either way. But I'm sure it's more of a chance for you to, if you start resisting, start trying to run away, start trying to fight and all this shit. Don't do none of this. Cause this guy, he didn't fight, but he was really, he was upset. I mean, I would be too if they come up to you, try to take you away from your family because you look like some nigga that's in Louisiana. Like, I don't even think this is how warrants work. And what kind of warrant is this? I guess it's like, robbery or murder or something, because they coming to get this nigga from his house. But nah, it's fucked up, man. I think people should, police officers need to pay attention and stop thinking niggas look alike. Because we don't. We don't. Ever nutted in a girl on purpose and she still ain't get pregnant? Bitch, where the fuck my baby at? I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Fucking... I did this, though. I've done this. I was trying to have my baby that I have now. And, I mean, it took a minute. It took a few times. Took a few tries. I was upset. It's funny. I did this. I have nutted and been like, oh, god damn it. Not this week, huh? Still period, huh? Damn it. There's a woman frying her fish with motor oil. 5W30. Somebody asked, hey, what kind of motor oil? Why are you doing this, lady? You gonna kill your damn self. It's a nigga too. Niggas is crazy. Niggas is crazy, bruh. You be thinking it be the white people, but niggas is crazy too. Oil and some cornmeal, that's all you need, boy. This 5W30 right here. This bitch is trying to lube her insides for maximum performance. This is some bullshit. Dark skins when they see a 300-pound offensive lineman-sized white girl. And it's Squidward losing his mind face. Now, you see a lot of this. You see a lot of big white woman and dark, crunchy, dark black man. And it's a weird combination. It really is. I mean, you do see this a lot. And it's, caught the attention of a lot of people. And I think that it's because, for one, they be so goddamn skinny. The dude is 125 pounds and the woman is 472 pounds. And he washes her ass for her. He gets the lint and finished chicken bones out of her navel. and lifts up that front speed bag pouch I was telling y'all about earlier, and gets the cat out and the squirrel that she has as a pet, because you know white people have weird pets, and buries them because they're definitely dead now. And he loves the shit out of this fat bitch. And he tried to walk behind her. It's always a picture of him walking behind her. You know how you walk behind your girlfriend with your arms wrapped around her and y'all gotta be in sequence? I hate that. This is another conversation, but I hate that in itself. That's like, I have to walk in my own lane. But it's always that. And it's like, bro, you really must trust this bitch to not walk into nothing, because you ain't seeing shit. You can't see shit behind her. She's a linebacker. And she's making a hole. So here's a post that says, little brother protecting his sister's dignity. And it's a 3-year-old baby. He's 3. More than likely. And his sister, who looks to be about 7 to 12. You know, girls could be any age when you see them around that time. 12 to 7 is hard to kind of tell how old a girl is, but she's around that. And this baby took a broom and smacked the shit. The sister is twerking on the wall, and he took a broom and smacked the shit out of her with it. Broom side, like not on the other side of the hand. It's broom side. So the whole weight of the broom came down on her head. The broom then broke and bent and shit. This nigga's like, get your ass up. You don't need to be out here like this. Stop that shit. And his mama try to come in. Stop it, baby, stop it. She the one behind the camera and shit. You gotta get your ass over there and get your daughter. That little boy know what's up. You gotta beat their ass, man. Bouncer, it's 6 a.m. You need to leave. Me and my friends. And it's the Teletubbies dancing. Y'all remember the Teletubbies? Tinky Winky, Dipsy, Lala, and Poe? Nigga, I used to watch that shit all the time. And the reason is because I have 3 little sisters. And the first little sister is only 4.5 years younger than me. So when I was 4.5 to 5 or 6, she was watching this show. And I was like, man, this is a show for babies. As I was stuck there watching it. You know, seeing a little house. But another part of this is the fact that these niggas are in the club at 6 a.m. I can't stand the fucking club. I hate the club. And I've hated it for a long time. I've gone since I turned 21 and was able to drink, so that's not it. The real deal is it's a lot. There's a list. There's a laundry list. First things first, the music is too fucking loud. I mean, can we just all admit that the music in the club is too fucking loud? Just turn the shit down a couple notches. We can hear it. Everybody can hear it. And I know you want people to feel the bass, you know, creeping through their veins and shit. But nobody wants that. Nobody wants the bass in their veins. Unless they're rolling on ecstasy or some shit. All I want is to fucking hear some music and have a good time. Another thing is, it's always packed. And if it's not packed, then niggas want to leave because it's not hype or it's not fun or whatever. And that's understandable, because that's why you come to the club, to feel the energy, feel all the people around you, and, you know, feel the vibe of the place. But I don't like that vibe. I don't like the fact that you can't really move around that much in that bitch. And if you do, you know, you gotta squeeze by. It's always a shuffle. You're never walking in a club. It's always a shuffle. Like you gotta shuffle around people. You excuse yourself around women. You're trying to be smooth. You lean in. Excuse me, baby. Pardon me. I'm pushing by. This is how the club worked when I went. The few times that I did go, we go to the club and we pick a spot on the dance floor usually. All right, two or three guys, 3 to 5 guys at the club, right, in the group. You stand there for a while and you scope, and you're trying to get dances. You want to dance on a girl, all right? You're looking around for the girl, you see one, you go up, you try to dance, you get dissed, you go back to the group. You extend, get dissed, come back. Extend, come back, right? But if you go and you don't get dissed, you go dance, song's over, you say, all right, thank you, girl, appreciate it. And you walk back to the group, and everybody, oh, shit, she was fine. Yeah, she was fine. So this was it. This was basically it. That's the whole night. Every now and then, like we used to go to Cowboys when it was open in Arlington. There's a club called Cowboys. And it was... Cowboys was a weird place. Because there was a very diverse group of people that you would see there. They played the hip-hop music, and they played that fucking EDM music. And I learned how to shuffle, so I was in there shuffling. When they make a circle, nigga, shuffling. I used to have a wallet. There's this wallet called the Aluma wallet. I don't know if you guys remember this wallet from the commercials. You can run it over with a car. It's waterproof. It organizes all your cards. You can put your money in there. It was actually a really good wallet. The only problem was it was solid. So if you got it in your back pocket and you're sitting on it, nigga, there's no give. It's not leather. But besides that, it was a great wallet. And another problem that I had with it is it slid around in my pocket. So I was out there shuffling one night, bam, bam, hitting it, and I did a jump. My plan was to jump up, do, something cool while I was in the air, and then come back down and get back in my shuffle. Bam, bam, bam. So I did my jump. Soon as I landed, wallet hit the ground and exploded. The fucking shit hit the ground, exploded. My cards was all over the goddamn floor. Remember I was just explaining to you how a club works? The shit is packed. It's niggas standing around everywhere. So here I am. Excuse me, can you move my feet? That's my card right there. Oh, excuse me. That's the business card for the dry cleaners. I need to get that because I got to call them on Monday. Excuse me. Sorry about that. That's my IRS agent. I'm trying to get my 401k together. Excuse me. I got to tell people to excuse me so I can pick my shit up off the floor. Shit was embarrassing. I migrated. I went to a different area. I told the fellas, I said, hey guys, we got to migrate. That's what happened when you're standing in the same place too long. Shit start getting old. You need to find a new area so you can look around at a different shit. So you migrate. And I was like, niggas, we need to migrate. We got to get out of this area. I didn't drop my wallet. Everybody over here know I did it. So that was fucked up. Goddamn Aluma wallet. All right. So we're going to go to another commercial right now. Got to take a break, and we'll be back after these messages. Commercials. Tired of white people using blackface? And when they use it, they really have no reason. Well, now, try whiteface. It's a new product, and it's basically face paint. And it really brings out those white details. There's some prosthetics here that you can place on your face to make it more believable. And you too can be white, but for a benefit, because you can get jobs and you can walk down streets without white people calling the police. White face. Get it now at any store, and you can too appropriate a culture that no one likes. White face. Here's a post. When he keeps licking the wrong spot and you're trying to get him back on track, and it's a white woman dancing and waving her hips ridiculously. White people. Why are white people so bad at dancing? Why do they look so awkward? It's so weird. I mean, is it just because is it bred in us to have rhythm? Is that a genetic trait for niggas to have rhythm? I know some niggas who don't have rhythm, but that is a fucking anomaly. White people normally can't dance. Every now and then there is a white person that does have that rhythm, like the little girl in all the Missy Elliott videos, which is the only one. But it's weird. I just don't understand it. White people, you try your best to do the black dances. I was watching a black dude shooting, the shoot dance. He was doing that shit with a white woman, and the bitch couldn't kick her leg with the fist pump. Like, she just couldn't do both things at once. Like, I would never be able to learn how to drum because I don't have the coordination to do the hands and the foot at the same time. Like, I could do the hands, bam, or I could do the foot. I can't do both. Like, but white people, nigga, they just can't simply move their hips in a rhythmic pattern without it looking like some sort of stroke or some sort of fucking conniption. Like, it's always fucked up. It's never perfect, unless you're the white girl from the Missy Elliott videos, which is the only one who can dance. Sex with a condom is still sex, but it's like diet sex. Yeah. This is a real revelation, but since I was like 21 years old, haven't fucked with a condom, man. I felt like once I could drink beer, I can lose that fucking training wheels. Which is basically, to me, what a condom is. It was just training wheels. It's to keep you from coming so quick on the first few times. That's it. That shit is so. Imagine your dog shitting on the ground outside, and now you have to clean it up with the little bag. You put the bag over your hand and you grab it so you don't have to touch the shit, because you don't want that feeling on your fingers. Why would you make a latex glove for your dick? Well, I know why, obviously. But they could have did something else. It should have been like a topical spray or something. And I wish we would have did more with that science. But nobody wants to fuck with a condom on. Nobody wants to do it. It takes so much away. Here's a post. This nigga cannot get lit with me anymore. Homie got my grandma and grandpops doing too much. So, there's a picture of a guy who's passed out drunk on the floor. His friends are all sitting around. And there's a grandma who put a towel under his head for him. And she put a cold towel on his head. And then grandpa is laying on the floor with him, with a blood pressure machine and checking his blood pressure, making sure he don't need to go to the hospital. Old people are too prepared, okay? They haven't been around this shit that much. I just watched a video the other day where a nigga's friends was stacking cups and all different shit. Cups is the least of it. it was like all kind of shit stacked up on this nigga's head, nigga. A chair, a fish tank, nigga. They got all the way to the ceiling. And these niggas are doing the most. They got the towel on his head and shit. She didn't put a towel under him so he could be comfortable. It's ridiculous. Old people can't come to parties. They're too concerned. Here is a video of a woman giving her kids weed. All of them. And they're handling it. So you know she be doing this shit all the time. The kids is handling the shit. They want it. Passing it around. First of all, 2 people just went to prison for this that I saw a while back, months ago. And that people are still posting this shit online? Why the fuck? Why are you giving your kids this shit? People need to stop playing with their kids like this, man. Because these kids gonna be high as hell. And they're gonna be more open-minded than anyone. And it's too early for all that. They don't need to look at the world that way yet. That's just one of the reasons why you shouldn't do this. Probably the main one. Nope. Not gonna talk about that shit. Okay, I will. This is a video of I don't like to cast aspersions on people. A crackhead. She's definitely a crackhead. Like, if I've never been certain about anything in my life, I am HIV positive that this is a crackhead. And her tongue is the longest fucking tongue I've ever seen. It's probably got she could probably lick her neck. She could probably lick where the Adam's apple would be if she had one. She's licking her nose. And she just walked up to the counter and started doing this. Nobody asked her to do it. Oh, it's so long. It's so long. Now, there's a couple of thoughts that go through my mind when I see this long tongue. And she's dancing with it's dancing. She's got it. She's licking it around. She does a little loop, the little circle with it. She sticks it out. She blah, 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 blah. What can she do with that tongue? And how many niggas has she done it to for crack? Probably a lot. Because niggas will not say shit. Niggas will not say shit. And she won't either. Because she crackhead. She probably been and forgot right as soon as she get the crack that she's old. After she did whatever the fuck she do. I don't even know what niggas would want. Hey, see how far your tongue will go in my ass, please. I just want to see. I'll give you 3 cracks. I don't know how crack comes. I'll give you 3 cracks. If you put your tongue down there. Suck my dick with just your tongue. Don't use the whole mouth. Just circle the tongue around it. I'll give you 6 cracks for it. Oh, God. I wouldn't say nothing. Oh my God. USA Today. This is a reputable news source. I would say USA Today. The feds lost 1,475 migrant children. The children on this that are coming into our country and being detained and taken away from their parents are still being held down there. This shit isn't over. It's still happening. people, our minds are so quick. Everybody has ADD now because of social media. You say, "Oh, damn," and you will witness it in this episode, because after I'm finished talking about this, I'm gonna go to something else. I mean, I am. But there are 1,475 children just out there because these motherfuckers done did lost them. They done did goofed it and lost kids. And this is our country. This is America. These are the white people I was telling you about earlier. And we are fucking up. We are fucking up when it comes to treating people right. I don't normally do political endorsements on this show, since this is just the third episode. But I will endorse one political candidate who has nothing to do with this. And I'm sure he disagrees with this. Most Democrats disagree with this and definitely want to see this come to an end. But Andrew motherfucking Yang. Andrew Yang. A lot of people say, man, universal basic income, $1,000 every single month, free and clear to do whatever you want for the rest of your life after you turn 18 years old, is just giving people money and it's going to fuck the economy up. And to me, I can't even see how people would say some dumb shit like that. What does this economy run on? People. What happens if you give people money? They're going to spend it. They're going to go pay their bills, pay off debt, go to the movies, eat out more. They're going to do more stuff, buy dumb shit that they didn't even necessarily think to buy before, because now they just have an extra $1,000 in their pocket every fucking month. People are going to put this money back. They're going to save it. They're going to buy homes. They're going to do more shit with it. They're going to do more shit. Vote Andrew Yang. Let's get this nigga elected somehow. The only problem I would have is Trump would eat this nigga alive. Trump would eat this nigga alive. He's not gritty enough. He's not. He's just a really, really smart fucking guy that I would love to see as our president. But in this fucking world of dumbass niggas who voted in a dumbass president, they want to see a fight. People want to see a fight. People want to see someone go against Trump. Now, hopefully, this nigga Trump is impeached by then, because it's looking pretty grim for him right now. But I'm not even going to talk about it. Let's see what happens. You know what I'm saying? But if he is, then it would be Mike Pence people are going up against. And that's a lot better fight, because nobody wants Mike Pence in office, not even the Trump Republicans. So if Trump gets impeached, Mike Pence steps up, and Mike Pence has to run for president, Andrew Yang really has a chance. But Trump would eat that nigga Andrew Yang alive. And I think the best person to go up against Trump is definitely Bernie. And Joe Biden to me is ridiculous, because they talking about how they beat the shit out of each other in a fist fight. I don't want a president that talks like that. Fuck that. What are you gonna do for me? What are you gonna do for the people? And how ready are you for this fucking presidency? Can you put up a fight against this nigga Trump without threatening to beat his ass? Ridiculous. I hate when people confuse education with intelligence. You can have a bachelor's degree and still be an idiot. This be true. People, here we go. This is why. Let's see. I'll tell you why. People still grow up in a certain environment. Nature versus nurture, you know? The nature is who your parents are. The nurture is your community and the world's impact on what type of person you become. If you are raised by idiots, then you will inevitably be an idiot. If you are raised by smart people, but you live in a community and go to school and befriend stupids, then guess what? You're a product of your environment, which is also a very true statement. So, I mean, you just have to be careful in this world of dum-dums. And it doesn't matter what position they're in. Just because they're a fucking accountant, they might be really good at math, but they can really, really fuck at emotional and social IQ. How Kanye quietly won the Met Gala. I'm not gonna go into this website and all that just to talk about this, because I kind of know the story. I know a little bit. I don't know a lot about it, but this nigga wore a Dickie suit. He could have went to my job and worked a shift in what he wore to the Met Gala. And he would not be cut by any metal or anything, because them Dickie suits be tough. Them hoes be reinforced, nigga. You're not gonna cut through a Dickie suit with a swipe. You could fucking... a knife will glance off that bitch if you wearing it during a mugging, nigga. So he wore this Dickie suit, and it was said that he did it because the first time he went to the Met Gala with his wife, she wasn't even that famous. It wasn't even about her, really. You know, it was about him, and he wanted her to shine this time. He wanted her to be the one to get all of the attention and everything. So he dressed in a Dickie suit, nigga, to a Met Gala, which is probably why he got so much attention, because everybody's dressed in their finest and the most ridiculous costumes they can wear. And this nigga is wearing the costume of a janitor. And I appreciate that. It seems like he's, pretty secure in his manhood, and he doesn't care if she gets attention, and he doesn't. Ayesha Curry. So I'm watching this video now of a baby who just received a donut from his mom. And then this nigga proceeds to dance his ass off at the thought of getting this donut. He's doing everything. First he had the little, I scored a touchdown knees. You know how you shake your knees together? And then he started into the Harlem Shake, which was amazing. I mean, he's 3 years old. He's really excited about this donut. And this video is like 3 minutes long. He's been dancing this whole time. That nigga loved that donut. Here's a post. It's a meme. And it says, when you're sleeping and your alarm hasn't gone off yet, but the amount of sleep you're getting is suspicious. You like, nigga, it's 8 o'clock now. Shit. It's 8 o'clock now, ain't it? Let me look at the alarm. And you pissed. Fuck. I could have been asleep this time. I've been worried. That shit happens to me more often than it should. When you realize you have to do this going to work shit for the rest of your life. Well, I mean, I guess if you don't end up finding some other adventure that you can make your money work for you, invest in real estate. I mean, work for the time that you have to work until you save enough money to get into real estate. How about that? And once you're 35 and you can buy a house, buy that bitch and move someone in there and let them pay you to stay there. Rent it to someone else who has to work 9 to 5 for the rest of their goddamn life. And that's my plan. All right, so I see this post. It's a meme. It says, let's all wish her a happy Mother's Day, and it's a picture of Africa, the continent. And I was watching this video the other day and it was interesting. It was a video of a African. It was probably like a guy trying to get his show popping, but it was an African kid, and he was walking around and asking people. I think this was Ghana. I'm not sure, but he was asking people, "Do you think Black Americans should have citizenship in Africa, regardless, like just without having to go through anything? We just are citizens of that, with dual citizenship here in Africa." And a lot of the people were saying, yeah, I mean, obviously, yeah, they were taken as slaves. They didn't leave here on purpose. It's not like they said, man, fuck this, I'm going to the America to work for free. They got taken away. So, I mean, if they wanted to come back, I'm sure it wouldn't be a problem. They could fit right in. Everybody's black here. It's not like anything racist is going to happen to them. And I was thinking about that, like, would niggas be able to acclimate to Africa? Would we be able to go to Africa and, you know, I forgot the word. I wonder if black people would even be able to integrate into the African society. That, to me, would be crazy. That would be crazy to try to even do, because we're so American now. Like, we are American. Like, hip hop is American as fuck. Like, that's the most American thing there is. Like, it's more American than devil's pie. You can fucking, like, go to Africa if you want, and then you'll have to learn that shit. First of all, you'll have to learn the culture. We don't know shit. There's no, like, African shit that we know. We don't know shit about our heritage. We don't know shit about what country we came from and all of that. So when we go back, and then you know niggas, man. You know niggas, bruh. You know niggas. Like, bro, what the fuck? Bro, what the fuck is this shit, man? I ain't eating this shit. It smell like Duke, man. This shit smell like Duke. Straight Duke. We've been offended all the goddamn people. Started a goddamn civil war. Lose, because don't nobody know how to fight for real. Like, them niggas over there, they'll chop your shit off. They'll cut your shit off, nigga. Niggas ain't cutting shit off over here. We'll punch you. I mean, we'll shoot you. But, nigga, it's a different species of black over there. It's different. I don't think we'd be able to integrate into African society that easily, man. And I don't think we would want to. I think that most African Americans would rather stay in America than go back to Africa, to be honest. So here's a video of two people, both very bearded men, and older. They're wearing Beard Lives Matter shirts, which I have absolutely no problem with. This is a satire, of course, on the Black Lives Matter movement. They are playing Mousetrap Roulette. Mousetrap Roulette. They have a Lazy Susan that's covered up in a box that's open on one side, so the person who's spinning the Lazy Susan can see it. And they stick their hand in a box blind to see if they get their hand popped by the mousetrap. And it's a great fucking game. It looks fun as shit. Because if you ever got your hand popped by a mousetrap, it don't really hurt that bad. But it is shocking. And you do think it would. So, it looks fun as shit. They put their hand in, they smack down on the mousetrap, and nope, it's good. It looks fun as fuck. I want to do this. All right, you guys. I'm going to end it there. I appreciate everything that you guys have done for me. All of the support, all of the love. I could probably end up with 500 downloads by the end of the month. Easy, with you guys' love and support. Keep sharing it. Keep liking it. Keep loving it. I'm going to keep bringing it to you as long as you keep doing those 3 things. All right. Now, if you want to be shout out on the next post that I make about this, you have to post very, very funny shit. You have to post very, very good memes. Let's make this an interactive show, okay? You post it, I host it. All right, I'm gonna put that up on Facebook. That's good. I like that. That's good. TM. You post it, I host it. All right. This is the Keep Scrolling podcast, and I am out. Love y'all.